돌아오니까.
Which BTS member is the most emotional? This question is quite challenging to answer because everyone reacts differently to various situations. From what I've observed, Jungkook tends to be the one who gets emotional on stage the most. He openly expresses his feelings and can sometimes be overwhelmed by the energy after a concert. This emotional response may stem from a fear of what the future holds and the uncertainty of whether they will have similar experiences again. Jungkook has mentioned that he doesn't frequently cry out of happiness, which is clear in the award show footage. Instead, he is very attuned to the emotions of his fellow members and struggles to keep his tears in check when they are feeling down or very emotional. However, it's important to note that emotions can be expressed in many ways, not just through tears. I might just be speaking for myself, but I find it really easy to read Taehyung's emotions since they are always so clearly visible on his face. He's a profound thinker and often feels overwhelmed by his inner thoughts. Although he makes a strong effort to keep those feelings to himself, his eyes reveal even the slightest hint of discomfort. There are times when he feels really down for an extended period but chooses to keep it all bottled up, believing he should handle his issues alone. Still, certain songs, like Spring Day and The Truth Untold, can bring him to tears, especially if he's already feeling low. Taehyung can also get emotional when reminiscing about the past, trying to share his feelings with others, hearing about other people's struggles, or when he senses that he's not understood. Jimin is someone who experiences deep emotions. This is especially true when he feels he hasn't lived up to his own expectations or standards. During those times, he can find it challenging to break free from a cycle of self-criticism. On the flip side, Jimin also has a vibrant side. When he's happy, he radiates joy, often hugging everyone around him and laughing heartily. Hoseok may come across as quite emotional, but he actually has a good handle on how he shows his feelings. The moments when he has truly felt overwhelmed have been tied to his parents or his fellow members. For instance, he was deeply touched when he received video messages from his parents on his birthday, during one of their concerts, and when the members expressed their support. He radiates love for those he cherishes, often seen in the heart eyes he gives them, yet he usually maintains control over his reactions. While he can be quite expressive when he's happy or anxious, he consistently manages to keep his emotions in check. Namjoon tends to keep his emotions in check while on stage or at award shows, often expressing his feelings internally. He reflects deeply on his circumstances, which can lead him to feel overwhelmed by his emotions, trapping him in a cycle that can be stifling. Similar to Jimin, he sometimes finds himself caught in a negative loop that leaves him feeling drained and perplexed. The moments when he does share his emotions are usually through his songwriting. In my view, Seokjin appears to be the least expressive when it comes to emotions. While he may get a bit teary when discussing his parents, he generally seems to rely more on his thoughts than on his feelings. He often communicates in a straightforward and factual manner, which can come off as somewhat distant. However, this doesn't mean he lacks compassion. Rather, he offers those around him a fresh perspective that can help them view their challenges in a different way. Finally, I want to highlight Yoongi, who may come across as less emotional because of his reserved personality. However, he has a breaking point that, once crossed, can lead to a deeply expressive response. We've seen this during an awards speech when memories of their past brought him to tears, as well as when he warmly greeted his parents at a concert and when Jungkook fell ill on stage. Yoongi is incredibly empathetic, allowing him to connect with the struggles of both ARMY and his fellow members. He makes an effort to uplift the members when they're feeling low and is often moved by the love they share. In your opinion, who is the most emotional member in BTS? Thank you for watching.
안녕하세요. 자, 그리고 이렇게 또 보면은